Christian nationalists want to turn America into a theocracy, a government under biblical rule. If things go their way this election, it could mean more power for them and fewer rights for you. I'm Heath Drusen, and on the new season of Extremely American, I'll take you inside the movement that seeks to rebuild the country in God's image. Listen to Extremely American from Boise State Public Radio, part of the NPR network.
More Idaho Matters now from the studios of Boise State Public Radio News. I'm Gemma Gaudette. More and more people are turning into small farmers. They're joining a growing group who are working the land and providing fresh food and unique crops on a local level. But becoming a small farm isn't easy, and finding advice can be daunting. And that's true even for large and growing operations. And in the Treasure Valley, the Harvest and Hearth Farm Conference has been providing workshops for new and experienced farmers. And this year's workshop is set for February 7th. So here to tell us more about Harvest and Hearth is the director of the Idaho Soil and Water Conservation District, Jessica Harold. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Gemma. How's it going?
So for folks, Jessica, who aren't aware, what is Harvest and Hearth?
Harvest and Hearth is our small farming conference that we host annually. The Idaho Soil and Water Conservation District puts on this event to provide support to, we do target a lot of small scale farms with this event, but it's also wonderful for home gardeners too. And we bring in local experts and also regional experts to talk about topics that we think that local farms would be interested in, trends that we're seeing in the agricultural community, just to help people get a really good idea of the potential of what they can do on their farm, the importance of small farming, and how to really just make an impact with it.
So with that said, how long has the workshop itself been going on? And is it really for anyone interested in growing?
It is, yes. I think that you can find great information at any scale. We've been hosting this program since 2020, right before the shutdown. So it has really had a chance to get such a great following, and we're really starting to bring in some fantastic speakers too.
And I'm curious about this as well. When you said this, who the speakers are, and who you're bringing in, who are they?
So this year we have changed the format. It used to be tons of speakers, but this year we have just a few, 4 primary speakers. There's Dan Kittredge, who is going to be talking about nutrient-dense crops. We are bringing up Joseph Lofthouse, and he will also be talking with our own local Casey O'Leary about seed production. And then we have Dr. Melanie Stock, and she's from Utah State University, their extension office, and she's going to be talking about cut flower production.
And you'll have outside of the speakers, you're going to have a variety of workshops at the conference, including one of the basics on seed saving. So tell us what this is and why it's becoming so popular.
They are going to do such a great job at this. Joseph Lofthouse and Casey O'Leary. Casey is the founder of Snake River Seed Cooperative, and Joseph has written a book about landrace gardening, which is about letting seeds, kind of like letting what survives on your land thrive and do really well, and kind of like creating those naturally locally adapted seeds. So they are both such great resources for this topic, and it will be really interactive and engaging with them. They just have such great discussions between the two of them. So talking about cross-pollinating and how to seed save, I think this will be great for farmers wanting to start saving money by saving their own seeds, and for home gardeners who are just interested in seeing what they can grow.
And you're also doing some workshops on cut flower farming. So again, what is this? And is this something that's becoming more popular?
It is. We're seeing tons of locally grown flowers in the Treasure Valley. So Dr. Melanie Stock, she will be talking about a lot of high tunnel production with cut flowers. And I think this will be really fantastic because part of her research has been how to extend the growing season. In Idaho, we have a much shorter growing season, especially compared to maybe farms in California. So just even getting a few extra weeks head start or being able to maybe have some flowers past our regular frost. I think that'll be a really interesting topic to give people some new ideas about what they can do.
So why are these kinds of workshops important to farmers? And I'm talking both new farmers and established producers.
You can find just about anything on the internet, but I think having this opportunity to come together to be able to ask questions of experts in real time and also to make these connections with other local producers is really important. You know that you're getting well-researched information at our conferences because we do invite, well-known experts who are just really outstanding in their fields. And then the biggest feedback that we get from this conference is just the connections that people make here. We build in a lot of time for networking and talking. And so we've seen fantastic friendships and fantastic ideas come out of this conference as well. Something that we just can't get with being in our home on the internet. There's something really special that happens when we're all together.
So before I let you go, as I mentioned at the top of our conversation, the Harvest and Hearth workshop is going to be on February 7th. So Jessica, how do folks sign up for the event and where will it be located?
The event will be located at College of Idaho over in Caldwell. We still have lots of tickets available on our website at adaswcd.org. You'll see the link for registration. Registration includes lunch, and then we'll have a great networking event after, and it should just be a great time to meet people, connect, and learn a bunch about how to improve your farm or garden. And it's fantastic for people just starting out or even with a bit of experience.
Well, thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to talk with us. We've been speaking with the director of the Idaho Soil and Water Conservation District, Jessica Harold, talking about the upcoming Harvest and Hearth Farm Workshop. It will be on February 7th. And that'll do it for this episode of Idaho Matters. Thanks so much for listening. And just a reminder, you can find all of our episodes wherever you get your podcasts.
If you like podcasts like this, explore more from the Boise State Public Radio podcast family. There you'll find a mix of daily news, Idaho Voices, and in-depth series on a wide range of topics. I'm talking wild horses, political scandals, sustainable ranching, and militia groups in a post-January 6th world. Wherever you get your podcasts, just search Boise State Public Radio to find what Idaho's NPR station has in store for you.